What's up, guys? So it's time to once again talk about my video game crushes. If you want to see my my previous video game crushes, which are still, they still apply. Like my heart still goes ooh, every time I see them. So if you want to see that, you could go. I'll link it somewhere around here. But now I'm gonna do new ones, like recent ones. Yeah. These are my top 10 video game crushes. I am going to go in order. So number 1 is like, oh, yeah, number 1 is like that. Number 10 is like, yeah, he's pretty good looking type of thing. You guys are probably going to notice like a specific type. Like a lot of, I was like looking through these and I was like, a lot of these have so many things in common, like the way that they look. And it's just, I don't know, it's like what attracts me, but it's weird because this is what attracts me in like video games or in like movies. But when it comes to me like real life me, like me, like looking for a guy, I usually look, I have a thing for older guys, but you'll notice that a lot of these characters are rugged looking. Like they're older and rugged looking. Like a lot of them have like stubble or beards, or not like huge beards, but you'll see what I mean. And like scars and stuff like that. So when it comes to me, I don't look for that. Like, especially when it comes to like stubble. Oh my God. I have sensitive skin. So if any guy has like even just a little bit of stubble, it'll make my face, and they'll get close to me, or any of it rubs on my skin. Oh my God, dude. It's horrible. Like it turns completely red. It feels like someone got like, not even sandpaper, like more sharp than that. And they just went on my face. Like it's horrible, and it stays really red. It sucks. So the boyfriends that I've had in the past, I'm always like, don't you dare. Don't you freaking dare. But my point is, you guys are going to see like a theme going on with some of these guys. So let's get to my crushes part 2. Borto from Rune Factory 4. The funny thing about Borto was I saw him for the first time in the trailer for Rune Factory 4. Like they just like passed him. I was like, oh my God. Excuse me. Oh, girl, what's your name? And I was like, man, I hope he's romanceable. No, he's not. I was so heartbroken. I was like, no. He's like the blacksmith, and he's so cool. And the way he kind of talks kind of stupid. Like he talks like he's stupid. Talks like really low and like really slow sometimes. That was the first impression I got. But I was like, he looks cool. And the really funny thing was that you have these conversations, right, with the people, and you could choose what to say. And I chose, I was playing a female. The very first time I talked to him, I mean, I was like, meeting him barely, and one of the options was to tell him that you loved him or something like that. And I was like, oh hell yeah. So I click on it, and he just like completely like like he didn't even like, he pretended he didn't even hear it. Like he just like was telling me like I said that, and then he told me another lie. Like he said something else like stupid. I was like, I wasn't kidding. I'm gonna try to do that later as well, because he didn't really believe me because I just met him. Like he was, I don't know if that's how he always responds, but he said something about like, oh yeah, you just met me and blah blah blah, you're just lying or whatever. But yeah, I wish he was romanceable, but he's not one of the love interests. I'm romancing the dwarf. I forgot his name. I haven't played Rune Factory 4 in a while. The one with the red hair. I'm romancing him, but everybody else is like baby face. Like they're all little boys, and I'm like, man, and there, especially one, he looks like he's 12, and I was like, Frederick from Fire Emblem Awakening. Frederick is just the very first time I saw him, I was like, "Oh my god, this guy is so cool." Like I love the way he talks. I love the things he says. He's just like so loyal. He's so chivalrous. He's like your perfect knight. And I don't know, like there are so many characters in Fire Emblem that you just fall in love with, where you're just like, "Oh," and there's so many other guy characters that are really good looking as well. But there's just something about Frederick that just like he just won me over, where I'm like, oh, like the really cool thing about that game is that you could romance characters with characters, and you could romance one of the characters, and I was just like, oh. And he could be so awkwardly funny sometimes. Like he doesn't even think that he's being funny. Like he thinks he's being like all serious or whatever, and you're just like, what the hell did he just say? Haytham, I don't know what it is about Haytham. I mean, Haytham is not like, I don't find Haytham like, oh my god, like super attractive. I mean, I did put him in number 8, but there's just something about him. I don't know. I feel like he has this charisma that I'm just attracted to. I'm my god, I'm talking about a video game character. I love his voice. I've said this before. I said this in the previous, in part 1, that voice plays a big role in the characters that I find attractive in video games. Out of all the characters that you've been able to play in Assassin's Creed, I won't go into any spoilers, but out of all the characters that you've played, I think Haytham looks the coolest. His outfit is just so cool. Like that big hat and all that. He doesn't really fit the part. Like he doesn't fit the part out of characters that I usually find attractive. Like he's a little too clean cut. I think when it comes to Haytham, it's like more of a all in one type of thing. Like it all goes into it. Like his voice, his appearance, his personality, all of that. I also think that that's why I was so let down when I was playing Assassin's Creed 3 that you didn't get to play Haytham all the way through. Like Haytham compared to Connor, it's just like, it's like night and day. So it just made me love Haytham even more. After playing Connor, it was like, dude, I would give anything to just go back and play Haytham. Booker DeWitt. DeWitt with me. No. I know that a lot of you guys know that I have a thing for Booker DeWitt, but the reason why I put him in number 7 is because you obviously don't see him in the game when you're playing, which I wish you could. I really wish you could have just been able to see him. So since you can't, you just have to rely on the pictures that they have of Booker, like for like promotional shots and stuff like that. And the only picture that I think Booker DeWitt looks absolutely hot in is this one right here. He is so hot in that picture. Like that I was like, oh, hell to the no. Like that's the one. Like when I got BioShock Infinite, I just stared at the cover for like forever because I was like, oh my god, he's so perfect. But then you see other promotional shots of Booker DeWitt and they just look weird. Like they look completely different. I feel like the other promotional shots they're not the same as the cover. And I was like, man, they should have made him look exactly like the cover. Like that should have been his template. But they change it a little bit in the other pictures. I don't know if it's just me, but I notice a difference. This one, weird. No. Different. Just no. So that's why I have him in number 7. Because I was like, the only picture of Booker DeWitt that I actually love is the cover of BioShock Infinite. So it's not like I would have loved to be able to see Booker DeWitt in the game to see if, what he looked like more throughout the game. I like to think it's the one on the cover because, boy, you got it going on. Max Payne from Max Payne 3. I say from Max Payne 3 because that's the one where I really like how Max Payne looks like. Again, voice comes into consideration here. You could see that whole rugged and like scar-faced look. Older person, I really, really like protagonists when they're older. like the older, I don't know, it just attracts me so much. And not just like visually, but even like just the thought of it, where I'm like, yes, like my character is mature, my character knows what's up. You could see the maturity in his face, and it's not always a good thing, because I mean, you could tell that he's gone through so much bad stuff. You can see the pain and suffering in his face, but it gives him this appeal that I always find really interesting in characters, and I feel attracted to them, where I'm like, I love the way they look. I just find Max Payne like alluring. Like there's just something about him that that I'm like, he's cool. Varric Tetris. I mean, come on, how could he not be in my list? Oh, Varric has it all. Like, Varric is just one ball of just sexiness. His voice, everything. Like, I mean, I know a lot of girls are like, oh, the chest hair, and everybody, like, jokes about chest hair. It's not, that's not really a big thing for me. I don't like, I'm not a big fan of chest hair. When it comes to Varric, I joke around about it, of course, because that's a running joke with Varric. I think the thing that has always attracted me to Varric was how different he looks. Like, for him to be a dwarf, he's not your stereotypical dwarf that has the big old beard and the big old hair, and from like his beard runs all the way down to his freaking knees and all this, and he has this huge axe or whatever. And a lot of dwarves fall into that category, where it's like they're drunks, or they all they do is just, they're vulgar or obscene, or just always really crazy about violence, or they're like really hardcore. And as much as dwarfs are, I'm sure there are other dwarves that aren't. And Varric is one of those, and that's one of the reasons why I absolutely love Varric. He is my favorite character of Dragon Age 2. There is no other character for me in Dragon Age 2 that comes close to Varric. He's just amazing. Like, every other character for me in Dragon Age 2 was like, they're alright. But Varric was like, he's one of my favorite characters of Dragon Age, the series. To see him return for Dragon Age Inquisition, I was so excited. Like, I'm like, oh my god. And at first, I was like, I hope he's romanceable, because if he is, I'm totally gonna make a female dwarf. Ability Drain and I were talking about that. We were like, would we really want to see Varric romanceable? And I was like, oh yeah, for sure. But then she was like, well, what about Bianca though? And I was like, oh my god, that's right. Like, Bianca has this story to her, and if you've read the comics, it explains a little bit about it there. So there was a girl, and he says that, he only says that little bit in Dragon Age 2. He's like, it's the story that I could never tell. So Bianca is named after a girl, and he was in love with her. If Varric does turn out to be romanceable for Dragon Age Inquisition, I wouldn't mind it. I'd be like, okay, that's cool, but I don't think I would make a dwarf to romance him anymore, because I'm like, it's taking away that allure, that part of Varric that makes him so special, so interesting, so unique, that there's just so much to Varric that I just absolutely adore. That everything about him is just so perfect. He's the smartest, one of the smartest characters in Dragon Age. Like, he's the one that dupes everyone, and nobody will ever. It's hard to really dupe him, and if you do, you see under the side of Varric that you never really saw possible. I mean, he's always so chill and so calm about everything. So when he flips, or when you really see that side to him, where you're like, oh my god, like, he's gonna kill you, even that attracts me. Like, everything about him is just so, he's so charismatic. I mean, it's hard to find somebody that doesn't like Varric. Excuse me while I drool on ye. Bigby Wolf from Wolf Among Us. He has it all. And then another thing that I really love about him is, like, I mean, I'll even look at like little things, even like in real life. I mean, in real life, you totally, even though people are like, it's all about the personality and the soul, it doesn't have anything to do with the way that the person looks. Don't lie, girl. Girl, do not lie. As much as I agree with that, it also comes down to the way the person looks. Like, you look at the color of the eyes, you look at that smile, you look at everything. Like, that's just, it's part of being human. It's in our pheromones. It's in our genetics. It's part of evolution. Like, that's what humans do. That's what animals do. They look at it. It's just part of your brain. Like, do not deny it. Do not try to deny it. Bigby, like, when I saw him, I was like, oh my god, his eyes. I love hazel eyes. Like, don't even get me started. Like, that's not a requirement. Like, if I don't see guys with hazel eyes, I don't go like, I don't think so. Get away from me. Ew. I find hazel eyes just like, oh my god, they're so pretty. They almost look yellowish sometimes, and it's just like, oh my god, those are so cool. I love his eyes. I love the color of his hair. He's just so cool. He's just so cool of a character. His voice, everything. Like, his personality. When he's with Snow, it just like melts my heart. It's like, oh my god. I'm a sap for this whole like Bigby and Snow thing, and it's like he's the big bad wolf, but he's trying to be good, especially when Snow White's there, and like he's trying to like keep control and like not be seen as the big bad wolf anymore, and it's like, oh, such a girl sometimes. This guy, Geralt of Rivia. This guy is the personification of sexiness. Oh my god. Like, every time I see a picture, especially in Witcher 3. Witcher 1, I don't think so. Witcher 2, yeah. But Witcher 3, girl. Girl, it's getting hot up in here. Especially where he looks more mature. Oh my god, dude. That trailer, he looked hot. Like, dude, Geralt is a hottie. He wasn't in my previous list, so I don't think I had played The Witcher yet, because if I had, he would definitely have been on there, because I've had a crush on Geralt since I played The Witcher 2. So yeah, I know how all those girls in The Witcher feel, where they're like, oh, it's The Witcher, come sleep with me. Oh my god, I'm looking at a picture right now. Dude, he looks, oh my god, with those cat eyes. Oh girl. Oh my god, it looks like he's looking into your soul. This next one, number 2. This is like my recent obsession right now. I mean, not obsession, but my recent crush. And I was like, should I add it into this one? Should I not add it? Because this game isn't even out yet. I mean, it's coming out later this year. But I was like, I forget it. I'm going to add it because I have a crush on this guy. It's like, holy crap, this guy is so hot. Galahad from the Order 1886. Dude, he looks hot. I mean, see, do you guys see a reoccurring theme with these characters? They almost all have the same features. Facial hair, rugged looks, older guys, scars. The voice. Oh my god. I think that voice is the same guy that does the voice for War from Darksiders. If it is him, I love that guy. That guy has such an awesome voice. I really hope it is. It sounds like him to me, but I'm not 100% sure. But I really hope it is, because I love that guy. So with what I've heard, oh, I love his voice. I love the way he looks, like his facial looks. His outfit is just so freaking awesome. The way that he grabs those like awesome guns. that first trailer of the Order 1886, I watched it so many times, especially like that one part where he talks into his comm and he talks about the airship or something like that, like where he turns around like this. I'll watch that part so many times because I'm like, oh my god, he is so hot. Dude, I love this guy. Like, when I start playing the Order 1886, I'm gonna be glued to my TV and I'm just gonna be like pause and just like stare at him and be like, oh my god, I love you too. And then to top it off, there's that whole like forbidden love between him and the other girl, the lady, I forgot her name. But oh my god, dude, I am a sucker for forbidden love. Like, it's like, oh my god, it makes me love the characters more because it's like before you guys ask, I am doing a video for the new footage for the Order 1886 that will come out very soon. I'm going to be putting that in my 2014 my 2014 highlights video. Finally, number 1, I'm pretty sure you guys already nailed it. I'm sure you guys already know, and if you don't, shame on you. Get away from my channel, like right now. Right now. I'm just kidding. Ooh, finger to the face. Oh my god, the color changed. Don't do that. I hate my light. My number 1 crush right now is Joel from The Last of Us. Holy crap. Like, oh, he's perfect. He is perfect. He's just my everything. We're gonna get married at the end of this month. And before you guys go taking all this seriously, like, oh my god, like, MD, this is just a video game. I know it's just a video game. Like, I'm not stupid. You're the stupid one for thinking that I think this is real. I just have a really big imagination, and I can't help but think about this stuff. Like, I can't. Like, video games is what I do. Like, that's what I play. And all these characters, they spark feels in a girl. You know what I mean? Freaking Joel, dude. That's why I was so mad when I heard that he wasn't going to be in the DLC. I was like, what? Joel's a hottie, man. He's got it all. His hair. I love his hair. I love when characters have like that white in their hair because they're older. Like, but not like completely white, but like the little, what is that called? Like the salt and pepper type of look. You could still see the color of their hair, but there's like little spots of like gray hairs. Dude, everything about him, his personality, obviously his voice. Troy Baker is my man. I have a tattoo that says Troy Baker is my voice. Just kidding. Soon, 2015. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm sure there are others. And if you guys are like, oh, what about this person? I know you have a crush on this person. Go watch my number 1 video. My part 1, I mean. My part 1 of my video game crushes. I'm sure that I'll mention them there. But like I said, I didn't really want to repeat those. Those are still on my list of video game characters that I'm attracted to. Like, and not like, oh my god, I want to marry them one day. I'm just kidding about that. But like this attraction where you're just like, you can't help but really like them, or you can't help but just like, I don't know, feel like they just spark feels. I mean, girls and guys. I mean, come on, we all crush on video game characters. Like, I know so many girls that crush on Cullen. I mean, come on, the Cullinators, hello, and Alistair, and Shepard, Garrus. Please don't even get me started. I mean, and guys as well, don't you freaking lie. Like Tali, Liara, Lara Croft, Elizabeth. I know a lot. I've seen a lot of guys say that Elizabeth is like the most beautiful girl they have ever seen. Like, even in reality. And I'm like, okay. But yeah, let's just have some fun. Let me know some of your video game crushes currently in the comments down below. If you really can't use your imagination and be like, that character is cool, or I'm really attracted to that character when it comes to the personality, the writing of that character, anything, that's what I like to do in my videos. And a lot of people usually take them really serious, like, oh my god, it's just a video game. I know. So yeah, this is all for fun. Let me know in the comments down below who are some of your video game crushes. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.